The Leeds centre Handley maintained his remarkable try-scoring record against St Helens as the Super League champions ended Saints' 100% record this season. The scores were locked at 14-14 after an hour when Handley struck twice in 6 minutes, taking his tally of tries to 10 in 6 matches against Saints and sending the Rhinos on their way to a thrilling 28-20 victory. Saints, who were hit by the absence of the England prop Alex Walmsley with a neck injury, stay top of the table, but Leeds are only 2 points behind with a game in hand. Leeds had a particularly inexperienced bench, and the teenager Jack Walker, who was an unused substitute in the win over Hull a week earlier, found himself in the thick of the action after 5 minutes when the fullback Ashton Golding was forced off with concussion. The Rhinos also lost their captain, Callum Watkins, with a leg injury, but demonstrated exceptional resilience to pull off a memorable victory. Saints made a lively start, and the centre Mark Percival thought he was away for a try only to be brought back for an obstruction, and it was the visitors who drew first blood. The Ireland prop Anthony Mullally, making a rare start in the absence of Mitch Garbutt and Adam Cuthbertson, got up ahead of steam and proved unstoppable as he charged through the Saints' defense for his first try of the season. Watkins' kick made it 6-0, but Saints went on to dominate the rest of the first half, without making their possession count massively on the scoreboard. The exciting Australian fullback Ben Barba scythed through for an equalising try on 16 minutes and was held up on his back shortly afterwards, and the centre Tommy Mackinson out-jumped Ryan Hall to collect a high kick only to drop the ball over the line. Danny Richardson nudged Saints in front with a penalty and created a try for Adam Swift with a flash of inspiration, gathering a loose ball and speculatively passing inside for Mackinson to supply the final pass. Leading 12-6, Saints looked in total control and were pressing for a third try when Leeds came up with a breakaway score. Joel Moon getting the winger Tom Briscoe through a gap in the scrum half. Richie Myler providing support for the try. Watkins' second conversion tied the scores, but Richardson put his side back in front 14 minutes into the second half with his second penalty, awarded for Carl Ablett not playing the ball correctly. Mark Percival's 3 tries drive unbeaten St Helens past Warrington Reed Moore. Still, the Rhinos came back, though, and after Watkins had once more leveled the scores with a penalty, Handley gave them the lead for the second time on the hour when he pounced on a bouncing ball from Myler's kick into space that put a spring in the Rhinos' step, and had Myler been able to finish off a clean break by the hooker Matt Parcell, the game might have been over, but Barba pulled off the tackle and Watkins was brought down inches short of the line in another raid. Watkins had to go off after taking a knock in that tackle, but the champions stretched their lead when Moon stepped through a hole in the Saints' defense and put in a slide rule grubber kick for Handley to grab his second try. Barba set up a grandstand finish when he superbly finished a break by the winger Regan Grace, with Richardson cutting the deficit to 2 points with his 4th goal. But Parcell made sure of the win for Leeds with their 5th try 7 minutes from the end.